All right, have and have not fans. I think I did a video on this. I could be wrong, but I just wanted to talk about the whole Landon situation as to whether or not he was the one that purposefully sabotaged Candace when it comes to the media. Because the big thing was, if I'm not mistaken, he immediately went to New York to stop someone. I believe her name was Lisa. I think it was like a prominent, news person who, could create stories about political figures, their significant others, scandals within their political team, things of that nature. Basically, this was someone with such a huge media presence that Landon had to personally go down there in order to attempt to stop the story. Because if he didn't, then, crap's going to hit the fan. And, Charles's reputation with Candace is going to be soiled. And a lot of people are like, well, yeah, I bet Landon has something to do with it. And even Charles is suspect of that. But after a couple of live streams and chatting with people here and there, some people are speculating that Oliver may have been the one to sabotage Candace. Now, I'm going to be completely honest here. The character development, I don't want to say a character shift. I would rather say character development and growth of Landon is what shot him up to being one of my top 3 favorite characters. If you're unaware, in no particular order, David, Landon, and Mitch are my favorite 3 characters on the show. Landon went from being, well, a jealous prick to someone who, I guess you could say, he attempted to shoot his shot at Charles and got his ass beat as a result. Now, I think what really made Landon stand out is the fact that he and Charles had a conversation about what happened. The fact that, look, you're too good at your job. I need you around, but you have to understand I'm not into men. And then it ended with mutual respect and an understanding of each other. And from there, Landon was able to say, hey, let me be open for a minute here. Without Candace, you aren't at your, 100%. You're not really engaged in your campaign as you used to be. Believe it or not, even though I was against the whole Candace thing, she brings out the best in you. So he pretty much arranged for these two to get back together to bring out the best in Charles. So I dare say that, if anything, even though he had to give up the man that he had affections for, even though he wasn't gay, Landon seemed pretty pleased about Charles and Candace being together. So I honestly don't see why he would be the one to sabotage this. Like, Charles Landon is very good at the job he does, but even so, even Oliver was like, look, Landon is good, but based off I think Lisa, I could be wrong about the name, based off Lisa's reputation and her power, and not to mention all the dirt and evidence on Candace, I don't even think Landon can take care of this. But I think what happened was Charles was just so dead set on hanging on to Candace no matter what. He overestimated Landon's abilities, and then that led to him being fired because he was just blinded by, oh, I really like Candace, even though I know that if things go south, that's going to ruin my reputation. So I think that caused a blind sense of optimism. So even though Landon is quite capable, even he wasn't able to stop. Like, he did a great job cleaning up Candace's past, but guess what? After she was spotted at the White House on TV, all of the people she has conned in the past have come forward. So pretty much, I don't know what year the show is set in, guys. I don't know. But, based off between 2017, 2019, we live in a time where the hashtag trending allegations, like an allegation can ruin your reputation. Now, pretty much, and I hate to use the example, you can almost say that not Tinka. You can almost say that Candace Young got Bill Cosby'd, if you will, where multiple people that were, a victim of Candace in the past have come forward, told their story, and it's just piled up. So it's like Landon might be able to shoot them down one at a time, but when you have like a lot of power, remember, we're talking CEOs, politicians, judges, former congressmen and senators. Candace has been with the best of them. She's admitted this to the likes of like Jeffrey and Jim a couple of times in the series itself. So when powerful people like, especially men, when powerful men like that come together with these stories and then push it to a news outlet, let alone a black female going into the White House, you know that's going to gain traction no matter what Landon does. So I honestly don't think that I honestly don't think that Landon let this happen on purpose. Oliver, maybe, because when you think about it, Oliver has become the Landon in a way in terms of his resistance towards Candace and Charles being together. He's made, decisions on his own that, or excuse me, he voiced his opinion at a couple times that, Charles didn't like. But I honestly think that if you gave me the choice between Oliver and Candace, or excuse me, Oliver and Landon, I think it was Oliver. Though I still need some more evidence on that as to, I think the why being that unlike Landon, who had jealousy, not to mention knowing who Candace was, I think Oliver is more focused on, look, we're trying to get you into the White House and she's going to ruin it. So we need to get rid of her fast. So I dare say that, I don't know exactly how Oliver might have done this, but Oliver might have been the one to do something in order to get that information out. Maybe. I don't know for sure, but maybe. It does seem a bit too obvious since he's a new character. So, I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. I go with Oliver over Landon, but I could be wrong. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Based off the conversation with Charles, it's almost like, Charles kind of assigned Oliver to look into the situation more in order to see if Landon has his hands dirty. I want to believe he didn't. I literally don't think he did. So let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And I'll talk to you soon. Soon. Sorry, I've been talking too much already. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.